I'm going to water glass some eggs today. Do what? Yeah, water glassing. So let me break it down to you. Water glassing is a way of preserving eggs that goes back hundreds of years. In the process, you are making your eggs, your fresh laid eggs, fresh and shelf stable for up to 18 months. I've heard some people go 24 months. I know they're good at 18 months. You still want to check them, but anyway, we'll get into that further later on. It takes very few things to get this done. The most important thing is fresh eggs. This is what my girls have done just in the past few days. I have an abundance of eggs right now. I'm going to credit my wonderful husband, Joel, for that. He keeps the girls very, very happy. Oy. Maybe you've seen the other videos about that one. Anywho, do not wash your eggs. If there's any dirt or anything on them, just rub the dirt off. Do not wash your eggs. Let me tell you why. When eggs are fresh laid, they have a membrane. It's kind of a coating, okay? And that is called the bloom. You don't want to disturb the bloom. The bloom actually seals the pores of the eggs. Okay, so do not wash. Do not get any water on your eggs, or this will not work, okay? You need a clean glass jug. In this case, I'm using a 1-gallon glass jug with a good lid, so you're sealing airtight. Like anything else you preserve to put on the shelf, oxygen's your enemy. So you want it to stay airtight. Okay, the next thing we're going to use, I use this product, is pickling lime. I keep a lot of it on hand because I do a lot of canning and a lot of preserving. I have an empty container here, and I have a kitchen scale. I also have filtered water. You can use distilled. You do not want to use city tap water. If that's all you have, then what you need to do is get about 2 quarts to a gallon of your tap water and leave it uncovered overnight. That allows all the chlorine and everything to evaporate out. You might not get a full 18 months out of it. You might get more like a year out of it. Just check your eggs as you go. Let's talk about checking the eggs. When you start tapping into your stored eggs, your water glassed eggs, do the same kind of freshness test you would for any other kind of egg. If it floats to the top, no bueno. Okay? Before you put them in your solution of the water and the pickling lime, you want to check your eggs to make sure there are no hairline cracks or, anything like that. All right. First thing we got to do, we need 1 ounce, 1 dry ounce, not wet ounce, 1 dry ounce of pickling lime per quart of water. Since I have a gallon jug and I've got this many eggs, I'm going to start out with 2 quarts of water. This doesn't have to be exact, but this is pretty close to exactly what you're going to want. You're going to want close to, a little more is okay, a little less, probably not. But you're going to want 1 ounce of pickling lime to 1 quart of water. So we need 2 ounces. So I'm going to put my container right on my scale. I'm going to turn my scale on. I am set at ounces. I am zeroed out with my weight on here. And I want 2 ounces. And y'all, try not to do what I just did. Try not to breathe in the dust. It won't kill you, but it might give you a big old sneezing attack. Into our pitcher it goes. We're adding our water. Guys, it really is. It's as simple as this. It is as simple as this. Just going to stir it up. Okay. It's ready to start putting our eggs into. Now the lime is going to settle over time, and that's perfectly okay. Don't worry about it, and don't try to shake the eggs. You'll end up with cracked eggs in your solution, and that's no good. And then you're just going to carefully put your eggs down into the solution. I use a slotted spoon. That's the easiest thing for me. You're just setting them down in there, nice and gently, so they don't crack on the way in. Oh, we're sitting on one. There we go. It's just that simple, guys. And I know with the price of eggs, these little butt nuggets, they're gold. Now, I really enjoy doing this. Usually my girls don't start laying, prolifically laying, until about April. But this year, because we've had such warm weather and because our girls are young, they started laying early. And they are laying abundantly well, which is very exciting. They're just happy girls. They are laying a lot of eggs. See, I'm already starting to fill up. They'll find their place in the jug. I don't want to crack any. It's really just that simple. So the lime causes everything to seal up. You want to store these in a cool, dark place, not in your refrigerator. I have a closet in the corner of my pantry room, and that's where I store my eggs. Now, when you pull your eggs out to use them, you know, in December or January of next year, December of this year, you know what I mean. When you crack them open, you're going to know right away if it's a good egg or a bad egg. Let your nose lead the way. That's almost all I'm going to be able to fit into this one, guys, for now. Let me get you down in there. It's that easy. Now I have enough eggs to get me through pretty close to an entire baking season for the holidays, right here. Now, As I get more fresh eggs to put in, I will add them in. Again, just to recap, you want to make sure that they're clean eggs, they're freshly laid, use them within a week, okay? Do not wash them. Just knock the excess dirt and straw off of them. Put them gently into a clean gallon jug. I've seen people use the 5-gallon food quality, and I did that once, and I didn't have any success with it. I ended up with broken eggs, and I didn't know they were broken until I went to use them, and the entire batch was. So I like to stay with the gallon jugs. So clean gallon jug, at least 2 quarts of your filtered water. You can use distilled. 1 ounce dry weight of your pickling lime per quart. When you're done putting your eggs in, and I will be able to add more eggs to this particular jar, we're going to lid it nice and tight, and I'm going to label it with the date. Just like that. So I hope this answered the question for you. How to water glass. It's that simple. Kept in a cool, dark place, not disturbed, they're going to last up to 18 months. Now, one more thing I want to tell you. When you go in and check your eggs, and you want to do that, all the lime will settle to the bottom. That's okay. It's already doing its thing. Do not shake or agitate the jar. You'll end up with cracked eggs, and then you'll ruin all of them. So just set them and forget them until you need them. They will come out just as fresh as the day you put them in there. You can do the same things with them that you would if they were just picked up today. Okay? I love doing this. It's one of those nice little things that we can do on our homesteads or on our farmsteads to increase our harvest and, lengthen it out a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, I'm going to be doing co-stream lives every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock with Amy over at Leonard Mountain Homestead. In that particular segment, we're going to be doing all things cooking and baking. Okay, we're going to do some preserving and canning, all the things coming up. And we're doing it largely on your suggestions. So don't be afraid to drop a suggestion down in the comments, something you would like to see us do. But that's going to be happening at 9 o'clock on Wednesday mornings, Central Time. For as long as you guys enjoy it, we're going to do it. Okay. Oh, one more note. Friday nights, 8 o'clock Central. Making It Home with Lauren and Joel. We go live. It's a good time, y'all. A lot of fun, a lot of fellowship. It's a great way to end your week. Do it on a high note. All right. Hoping to see you at both of those. And until we do see you, keep looking up. Say thank you. Do that often. Keep your attitude of gratitude. May God bless you and keep you. And we will see you on the flip. See ya.